Well, tonight, the families of two victims from the Parkland shooting are facing the Broward County School Board. The issue, the compensation these families will receive from the district's insurance company.
NBC6 reporter Ari Adzer joins us live from Fort Lauderdale with why these grieving families are now outraged. Ari?
Well, Jackie, until now, the aftermath of the Parkland massacre has been defined by overwhelming grief, by a community coping to deal with this massive tragedy, by trying to affect meaningful change in society. And now they can add victim compensation to the list of issues. This morning, the parents of Marjorie Stoneman Douglas victim Joaquin Oliver joined their lawyers here for a news conference outside the school board building to vent some outrage.
When I get home, I have an empty room that belonged to Joaquin, and I have to see it every night. None compensation is going to pay for that suffering.
To Manuel and Patricia Oliver, the issue was never about compensation until yesterday, until the school board's insurance company sent this letter to an attorney saying this letter is to inform you that this unfortunate and tragic incident involves multiple parties and is being handled as a multi-party claim under one occurrence, which means all the victims' families would split up just $300,000.
It's very, very unfortunate that the school board, who came out after this tragedy, said they would be there for these families, fired that salvo yesterday, that this will be about some limitation on the caps, because it will not be.
Michael Haggard represents the Olivers and the family of slain teacher Scott Beagle. He says the school district should be collaborating with all the families to pressure Tallahassee and Washington to make schools and society safer from gun violence.
But instead of having that conversation, the school board, and I will mention their insurance company, decides this is about limiting liability.
I wasn't even worried about compensations till yesterday. I was worried about the future of this generation, like Joaquin, that is out there. I think it's ridiculous.
The victims' families have been relentless, channeling their grief into pushing for safer schools and more gun control. The Olivers formed Change the Ref to foster change in society.
Be with us, stay out, raise your voice, and we have to do whatever is in our hands to make this situation stop.
Stop gun violence. That's what she's talking about. The school district issued a statement late today saying that it's not trying to put a price tag on this tragedy. It's just following state law regarding sovereign immunity issues, and it's working diligently with the Broward Education Foundation to divide up equitably all the many millions of dollars that have been donated to the MSD Strong Fund. The Olivers' lawyers say the district is misinterpreting state law, and this issue is not over yet. We're live in Fort Lauderdale. Ari Adzer, NBC6 News.